All right, thanks for joining me here today. Going to be in the booth by myself and try to broadcast this nationwide race for Maximum Speed Racing. I don't want to tell you the outcome of it, but it obviously was a very good race. Guys had a great time, and we're going to get right to it here and head down on the track and see. We'll go through the grid as everybody is gridded already. We have Tommy Lee starting on the pole. Brandon Leonard starting outside in second place in the number 2. Dustin Lee going to be starting third. Not on the grid yet. All right, well. Thomas Brander starting fourth in the 24.
All right, thanks
Michael
for joining me here
today. Going to be in the booth by myself and try to broadcast this nationwide race. Sorry about that. I had YouTube volume on. Michael D'Amico in the 62, starting 5th. Everett Lane starting outside him in the number 1 in 6th position. Christopher Perryman in 7th. Ed Hewitt's 8th. Timothy Lewis in the 9th position. Kevin O'Brien starting 10th. Chuck Scala starting 11th. Shane Halter in 12th. Robert Craze in 13th. Sean Butler not on the grid yet. William Kirk not on the grid. And Mike Ellis, I believe, in the 16th position. And I haven't seen Steve Hurst yet. So let's get back up here to our leaders. These guys are going to get ready to start this race a-rolling. Can't use my IRTVO because this is not live. It is recorded, so just bear with me, guys. Like I said, I can't use the IRTVO on this. It doesn't work good on replays. Not replay friendly. Pace car ducks off. We're going to get ready to roll out here on this 80 laps here at Daytona. Tommy Lee getting out to a little bit of a lead here. Brandon Leonard pretty tough on that outside. Dustin Lee tucking up under Tommy. Those two could get a little bit of drafting going on, and they could pull away from the outside, Brandon Leonard. Thomas Brander sucking up on the inside also. Let's see if we can maybe update the paints here. I'm not getting Michael D'Amico's paint for some reason, and I don't know why. Guess I should have done this before the race started, huh? Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Tommy Lee and Dustin Lee hooking up together. Michael D'Amico in the 4th spot there, hanging right on the back of Thomas Brandner. Hopefully Michael's car, the paint comes through on this. Not sure why his B cars are not showing up for me, but it could be trading paints, I'm not sure. See Christopher Perryman on the high side, but I can't tell who he's working with there. Oh, Thomas Brandner on the high side. Okay, my bad. Brandon Leonard is now in 3rd. Trying to stay on the bumper of Dustin Lee. Brandon Leonard and Thomas Brandner and Christopher Perryman on the high side trying to work together. If they could get a couple more guys up there, they might be able to make something work, but I'm still not getting Michael D'Amico's car. I don't know. Kind of weird. Back here in the 8th spot, we got Sean Butler and Ed Hewitt working together. Timothy Lewis and Chuck Scalloway seem to be working together here a little bit. Everett Lane and the number 9 up on the high side there, William Kirk. Those two getting a pretty good push on the high side. Going to go by Ed Hewitt and Sean Butler. And that would be 4th position. Back up front here. Michael D'Amico not really having anybody to work with. Now, Brandon Leonard on the low side does not lead the lap, but looks like new leader Dustin Lee out front. I'm trying to broadcast this to YouTube and we'll see how this comes out. If it doesn't come out very good, then I'll rebroadcast it to Twitch. Dustin Lee and Tommy Lee out front. Going way back here, William Kirk and looks like Sean Butler may be working together now. Sean dumping off Ed Hewitt. Ed Hewitt not really having a partner, but it looks like Timothy Lewis might be trying to get up here and work with him. Everett Lane right behind them two. Long ways to go though, only 6 laps in the book. Ooh, Timothy getting a little bit out of shape. As long as Everett Lane doesn't bump him, that could be kind of costly right there. You kind of get that sandwich effect there. The guy in the middle doesn't fare too well. He usually gets hooked. Oh, we've got one flipping down the backstretch here. Let's go back here and take a look at it. All right, that was, let's see. That Shane Halter. Let's go to the far chase view here, and we'll slow it down kind of. Well, we'll go back just a little further here. As they're 3 wide, Mike Ellis on the inside, and that's not. Yeah, that's not right. Okay, so that'd be Robert Craze on the high side, and it looks like these two going to get together. Shane Halter right up the middle, wiggling a little bit. Not sure if he knew Robert was there. Robert comes down a little bit, catches him and takes him. Oh, and it just punted Shane. Wow, did that ever punt him? Let's go back and take a look at that from Robert Craze's view. And we'll go cockpit view here. If I can find it. Slow this down. And it just punts him down the track. And he was doing like 200 mile an hour down the stretch and wasn't even in the draft. Wow, that was an amazing wreck right there. That was amazing. He's still flipping. Wow, looks like Chuck Scala barely missing out on that one. He comes down right in front of Robert Craze. Wow. Let's jump up here and see what... we'll go to the roll bar view here, and we'll slow it down good as we see Shane Halter, boy, skipping and banging up around on the track here. And it looks like Chuck Scala gets by unscathed. But not sure about Robert Craze as he comes up through here. And it looks like he punts him out of the way again. But it doesn't seem to affect him any. So, all right. This guy's getting back up here and get caught back up to the leader. First caution in the race. Dustin Lee still our leader. They come around to catch up to the pace car. Too fast there, Dustin. Gotta let the pace car catch up. Alright, we'll see if anybody does come down pit road. Did have a couple takers coming down pit road way back in the field there, but our leader's staying out. So nobody really wanting to do the... Well, looks like Robert Craze coming down pit road, William Kirk. These guys stopping in. William just getting fuel, him and Sean Butler. Robert Craze coming into his pit stall now. Got a little damage on that car. And it looks like he does get it fixed up, and he's away. All right, Chuck Scala still on pit road. Not sure what's going on with Chuck. He may have gotten a speeding penalty. Let's go back here and... Oh. Looks like he may have had to tow. He had hit pretty hard there, but don't know why he would have had to tow. He hit the inside wall pretty hard, but not that bad. So, all right, well. Let's get up here to our leader. As they're about to go back to green flag here, I believe next time by. Be restarting on when they take lap number 12. Tomorrow night we will be broadcasting the Talladega race for Maximum Speed Racing. Taking the Chevy Silverado trucks to Talladega tomorrow night for the league race. So, all right, the pace car gets ready to duck off here. We're going to go back to green flag racing. And it does duck off. Green, green, green. Here we go. Restart here. Taking lap number 12. Dustin Lee, now Christopher Perryman right on his bumper, trying to push Dustin Lee up ahead of Tommy Lee and Thomas Brandner working together. Dustin dumps off Christopher Perryman to go up and pick up his partner, Tommy Lee. Those two obvious partners here, and hopefully maybe stick together the rest of the race. Now Ed Hewitt on the low line with Christopher Perryman. Everett Lane right there and right behind them, and pulling along with them is Michael D'Amico. Thomas Brandner getting dumped off a little there. Wow. Now Christopher Perryman going up there and picking up Thomas Brandner. Those two get back together. Ed Hewitt moves into the third position. A bit of dancing going around back here. Michael D'Amico way up the hill. Not sure exactly what was going on there, but they're dumping off Everett Lane as he gets on the back bumper of Ed Hewitt to push Ed Hewitt. So the lead boys taking off here, pulling away from the rest of the field by quite a little bit. These guys are going to have to work hard to get back up there, hooked up with a teammate. Oh, we got a big wreck. Let's go back here and see exactly what happened. It looks like Thomas Brandner maybe. Let's go to the far chase view here, and we'll slow it way down. Oh, Everett Lane getting down below the yellow line. Coming back up, hitting Timothy Lewis, pushing Timothy Lewis up the hill into Thomas Brandner. Well, let's go here with Timothy Lewis as we see Everett Lane going way down below the line. Matter of fact, we could go, let's go here to the roll bar cam and we'll watch this as from Timothy Lewis's car. Everett Lane catching that yellow line in the tri-oval, and boy, I'm telling you what, that's a no-no. And when he comes back up on that, kind of forces Timothy Lewis up the hill a little bit into Thomas Brandner. And Timothy going for one heck of a ride here. A lot of guys spinning out. Some of the guys in the back trying to stay out of the way, miss this stuff. Sean Butler catching the front corner here of Thomas Brandner, and he's going to go for a heck of a ride as he slides clear down the track off into the inside. Timothy Lewis going over that way too, trying to steer it to avoid hitting that inside wall. Sean lucking out. Wow, great job by these guys. Way to keep it clean, boys. Alright, so Dustin Lee still in the lead. Tommy Lee second. Ed Hewitt in the third position. And Michael D'Amico now fourth. They come around to get caught up to the pace car. So I'm not sure if we're going to see pit stops this time or not. It's only been a couple of laps since they were, some of them had pitted in the back. Hopefully Dustin Lee gets this thing woed down a little here. And he doesn't. Goes right on by the pace car. All right, so we'll have to go here and see. Now maybe the guys might just come down pit road. Not sure. We'll have to see what Dustin's plan is here as they come around. Only got 15 laps on tires. I haven't used much fuel because they've had a couple of cautions, so not sure. He may just stay out. And it looks like no takers there, but Sean Butler coming down pit road. And Thomas Brandner. Or Timothy Lewis, I'm sorry. Timothy Lewis and Sean Butler both coming down road. Dirt road. Mike Ellis on pit road also. Oh, and Timothy overshoots his pit. He's taking two tires. Right side's going on. Mike Ellis is away. 4 tires going on Timothy Lewis's car. Got a fast repair, and away they go. Well, we can skip over all this stuff as these guys get ready here to get lined up. They get the one to go. No, not this time by. And looks like Shane Halter. Oh, yeah, Shane Halter getting the wave by. All right, well, let's get this around here so these guys can we can get this by here a little bit quicker. Skip through some of these caution laps to make it less boring for y'all. Everybody getting lined up here. Next time by going to be green flag. All right, pace car getting ready to duck in.